Okay, hello again, hello YouTube, hello YouTube, hello YouTube. Another review. Now, this is a machine and a half. Relatively pocketable, but I usually carry it about in pieces in a pelly case, which is virtually indestructible and is sealed, so no pressure effects if you're traveling or whatever. Like on planes, you get the pressure. If you're in a car and you go very low and very high, you get pressure differentials, which can affect Carto tanks. So this particular Carto tank that I have running on this is a little mama tank, which is pretty much amazing. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 O-rings, which are very good seals, and it's stainless steel top and bottom cap. I'm running this on an XL dual coil cartomizer. I believe it's low resistance. I don't particularly know what resistance it is. It's probably about 2 ohms, which to you sub-ohmers out there is not low resistance. Anyway, let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. So I'm going to measure the resistance in not the best way, but okay, 2.6 ohm. This is Vigo V3 Mega that I believe I purchased from UK eSigs, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, that is besides the point, as they say. So what you get, I'm talking about this pipe, this pipe unit here. This is from a US website, and the name escapes me. It's that website you go on and you've got the screen, and then you have a bunch of TVs with different pipes on them. If you know this website, leave a comment. I bought this quite a while ago and had to modify it. I had to put some epoxy in there, and unfortunately it was supposed to take 16 340s and also 18 350s, but since I modified it, the wiring inside now sticks in a bit because it was coming up proud, and there's lots of rubbish that you don't really need to know. Anyway, so now it only takes 16 340s. But the switch on this thing and the construction, the way it's made, the gauge of wire, the PCB in the bottom is pretty amazing. So in there you have a ring, which I believe is some kind of stainless, or at least chrome coated. You have a magnet at the bottom mounted on a PCB, and then all of your wiring goes up the side into the connector. Now these are, to be quite frank, damned expensive, but they're worth it. This wood is some kind of wood, some kind of nice wood. Can't remember exactly. It said on the specification when I bought it. I bought this like 6 months ago, and it's still mint, still very good. I use it a fair amount, even in public, which can be a bit daunting sometimes. So this battery, by the way, has been in here. This is a 550 milliamp hour battery, and it is a 16330 IMRAW, so pretty high drain. This switch, it's brass. When I bought this and got it, it was shiny as hell. Not that hell's shiny, but anyway. So what it does is, you've probably seen reviews on these things, but if you look at the mechanism there's actually a spring in there. I've put a spacer on it, a spring in there, and that spring, the magnet attaches to the top of the battery, so it won't come off. I mean, that's it on. I mean, it won't, no matter how hard. I mean, if you smack it like this, yeah, it will. So you can get the battery out. Anyway, so fits in like that. and then that's sitting proud of the connector at the top, which I believe is the positive. I believe it's positive. Yeah. Anyway, so that sits proud, and then when you press it, the spring makes the connection, and it's a brass connection, so you've got the maximum amount of conductivity you could possibly wish for. I think brass is pretty good, isn't it? So I'm running this. Yeah, I've told you that. I've told you this, and I got this as well from the same website. It's quite a nice tip. I've got the here. I have the extended kind of. I don't take this out in public like this. Well, I do some public places, but here we go. Looks awfully posh, doesn't it? Let's have another reels track. Yeah. Yeah. So, and the juice in here right now is Dunhill. Because I love Dunhill. It's actually Dunehill or Dunehill. And I did a review on that a year ago or whatever it was. Very nice liquid, and I still use it because I can't make it. It's very, very complex. Yeah, it's nice. This is a VG 24 milligram, I believe. Yeah, VG, yeah. Not someone who can appreciate the fact that I'm no. Yeah, so a hell of a lot of vapor. So brilliant, brilliant. What an excellent device. But you need to buy all these things separately, and there's all sorts of. You can do anything with these. You can put anything on it. It's a 510 connector. It's amazing. But sometimes you have to epoxy it. This was loose when I got it. And it's from the US, so you get taxed, but you can get around the tax, as most people know. If you get the vendor to put down, it's worth less, but in the US it's difficult because of the post office and all this customs checks, and they check everything, and if you're found doing this as a vendor, then you can be penalized for it. But there's plenty of attachments. You can get all sorts of cones. Because it's an ego connector, you've got the threads on the outside, so you can use a cone, put that on, a nice bit of gold. If I polished that up, if I could be bothered polishing it, it would look really good. But anyway, I will have to go because my time's running low. But yeah, nice piece of kit. It looks alright, doesn't it? And it's pretty solid as well. But if you put the extended kind of Lord of the Rings attachment on it, then yeah, it looks a bit weird, and also it's not so stable. But that, I mean, you can put it in your pocket, easy, you know. Very nice, performing well, no complaints. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching this review again, and I'm out. Hopefully this time this button will work. Woo!